What's up? What's up?
Did
What's
you not
up?
I was waiting for you to say something there.
Yep, I was making sure because it didn't auto switch over. What's auto switched over now? What's up, Eva? I see people sliding in here. Says Friday. Oh, that's great. Let me fix that. Gotta love restream sometimes. Let's get that. Why is it not typing?
You can worry about the front end. I will do the back end stuff right now.
All right, yeah, if you can just change the title over on YouTube, that would be fantastic.
We also got to next time make sure we remember the latency. That's super important, actually. It has to be on ultra low.
I'm just surprised it worked after the battles we've been having all day.
Right. Sometimes
It is on ultra. It is on ultra low. All that stuff's good. It's just the title that did not get. It got changed in one spot, not in the other. We're all good on that. Boom, bing bong.
Okay, so I just couldn't. For you guys, if you guys couldn't start it. This is working though.
YouTube.
All right, I'll post the link amp on Twitter, and I'll kind of convert everybody over. Give me a sec. Can you send Will the link?
Here,
I got it.
Yes.
I got it, actually. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Oh, yeah. If you got it, that'd be perfect. We almost got to all-time high on the NASDAQ. We were so close. I mean, on IndieX, it was literally within 12 points. 12 points from an all-time high on this kind of gap and go type of Monday. There it is right there. I've got my alert even set up there at new all-time high. But what a interesting last week complete consolidation and then a push back up today. A lot of names doing well, notably Apple, new all-time high. Some other things, Netflix, with earnings coming tomorrow. Netflix has been running up all day long. Look at this great move on Netflix. Wow. It went up even further since the last time I saw it. Haven't done much trading today. I did finally get my Robinhood desktop to load. Project X finally did load in for me. It's kind of weird. There's only one candle, but at least it's showing the correct price. So we're working our way back. I saw a couple updates on the AWS thing from Amazon that most of the DNS issues were getting worked out. So here we are. What's up, Rod? What's up, King Face? See several people sliding in here. Hey, Frazi, how are you? Sergio, what's going on? We got Will sliding in here as well. Boom, there's Will. Beyond Meat, yeah, I mean, reshuffling the entire board, but still like maybe going bankrupt. I don't know. But Beyond is if you just look at today, Beyond went to the moon. But if you look back, I mean, it went down quite a bit before this little move. But a great move as they try to save things over there. Very interesting. Very interesting. What's up, Elser?
Beyond Meat's looking bleak. Not down, what is it, 97% from all-time highs?
Yeah.
It's rough out there.
Chart, look at this chart. It doesn't look good, especially if you even the recent action on the weekly. Boy,
The
look
stock
at July.
traded
This thing was at $480.
$240 at all-time highs. That's what Beyond
Yeah.
Meat was at. 240 back.
Well, that's all the dilution and stuff as well, like mixed in
Sure.
with that. I don't know, not in my wheelhouse. But I can tell you some other things that are more in my wheelhouse. Meta lagging out up here at high of day, consolidating above the initial balance high from this morning. NVIDIA not doing a whole lot, but still hanging in there pretty decently, holding VWAP and the EMAs on a 5-minute chart as well. Netflix, we report tomorrow, of course. That one's interesting. Tesla doesn't know where to go today. It's above previous day's high. That was basically its low of day. Nice consolidation day. Earnings coming up on Wednesday on that name. Oracle's been like the sore spot of the day. We talked about. Let me show Oracle here real fast as get some more friends up here on stage. Oracle don't really know the full catalyst on this, to be 100% honest. I think it had maybe a price change or something on one of the analysts, but it's coming really close to the 50-day, which is also going to be an equal low. But what caught my eye a while ago, and I know me and Casey talked about this one this morning, but we did touch the 9 EMA on the weekly right here, which was where it supported last time when it pulled back, and it's right there again. So a good profit-taking spot if you've been short on Oracle, or the other side if you're looking to take a long. Perhaps this area holds the daily. A little bit interesting down here. You do have the 50-day right here catching up. I would also watch a back test of the previous highs and maybe the gap fill if you're looking for either further downside or a place to get long. Right. What is going on? So frustrated. I know a lot of us we're frustrated at different points throughout the day today. At least you're active day traders for sure.
Looks like we're gonna hit this 327, but bulls can respect this. I've been short since 348. I want 289, but if we're holding 327, I'm gonna need to get out.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. These weak, pushing into highs on weaker volume. And we'd like to see a push higher with some volume. Meta is really close to breaking that structure that I pointed out upwards towards that 734, 735. So keep an eye on that. We got a big balance area between 700 and call it 735.
Evan, were you able to update the title?
I updated thumbnail. He's talking on Spaces real quick, and then we're wrapping it up.
Okay.
I can try and update title. It says there's an error occurred, but it works sometimes. I don't know. Let me try it.
I think I got it done on
You
the
did it.
YouTube
You did it. Oh, it's only on the
Actually,
X feed?
Yeah, well, it's just stuck everywhere. We'll just call it Friday live trading because there's not a lot more chart watching than trading. IWM's getting a nice little push here into the end of the day.
We might need to change it from the YouTube, and I can do that right now. Hold on.
I think I just got it changed to at least to Monday. Yes.
Yes, Eric. Some brokerages are down because of AWS. That's actually across the board for most tech stuff you may be using, including any phone stuff or even Slack. A lot of companies rely on AWS, so you might want to rethink about some investments in Amazon. Isn't it scary how much we rely on this company? But it also might be a great chance for some companies to restructure maybe on reliance.
Let's do a little poll. Are you able to trade? Just do a yes, no on this. Are you able to trade? I was able to get Robinhood's mobile app to work for me. The website just loaded for the first time about 20 minutes ago. And Project X came back. I don't have any candles on my Project X, but the price bar is moving. So I guess we're headed in the right direction. Improvements, right?
Yeah, the only accounts I traded today, guys, are TradePath accounts, and I might have to get out of this short right now. It's only 20 points, but if we respect 5-minute imbalance here, I need to get out. So I'd like to see us run through 319.50 here. It's unlikely to happen, though. Come on. Do it for
Ooh,
your
shout
boy.
out Jahan. He was playing GeoGuessr with us a bunch.
Let's go.
Oh, yay.
Little forever model from the highs. I tried it too early this morning. Wasn't the most beautiful setup. This one's nice, but this might be as far as she goes. Where's my man Tommy? Is Tommy in the chat? Did he play that forever model from the
Sabrina
highs?
in here. I see
Let's
a
go,
lot of people in
Sabrina.
here. Robinhood is back for, is it Jaren? I like that name, actually, Jaren.
Wait, is that the
J-Ron.
Sabrina that was in my Twitch chat all the time? Is that the same Sab?
Is that the same stuff we you?
Is it the same Sabrina? If it is, that's awesome. If not, still
Sabrina's
dope.
been in here
but-
almost every day. Buen día, excepto AWS, says Topher.
We need to
Good
rug
day,
through this
except
or else
for
I'm cooked.
AWS. I mean,
Netflix
Canada, a ton of
put
my
in-
stuff is. Go ahead, Will.
Netflix put a nice big candle today on the daily. I mean, kind of took a lot of last week's action. If you look at the daily chart, obviously we got earnings tomorrow, but definitely trading back to the upside above some of the moving averages as well.
Yeah, it looked very constructive going into the earnings report tomorrow. Really tough. I mean, not only is it a $1,200+ stock, but the premium's very, very, very expensive. Not worth. Not a bad time to go take a look at maybe those 2x leveraged ones, especially as we get into the earnings season here.
Yeah, it looks like expected move on Netflix is $89.41, at least right now, for this week's expiration in the options. So
What was that total amount?
$89 is going to be the expected move.
That's basically all-time high or the 200-day.
Yep. So it gives you some big range.
It's a pretty big range. All-time high or, yeah, we'll call it equal lows. So 1150 or like 1350. That's your range there.
Yes, we were
Top Step
talking
X is
earlier.
back.
I think this week is gonna, between Netflix and Tesla, I think we're gonna get some action. I think there's gonna be some moves on some stuff outside of the range. I think we'll see some fun, some fireworks maybe.
I hope so. Which makes sense from a weekly perspective when you look at, especially tech last week. You had a perfect inside week here with a lot of consolidation and now a push out of that. You just wonder, okay, is this give us the next level up, or does this get us back down a little bit there?
I don't want to
some of
see
these-
us hold 319 here, by the way. I've stopped some profit at 339. I'm short from 348.50.
I hear you. We'll make sure we hit some of the comments here. This is the area Jordan doesn't want to previous resistance turn into support. In Canada, brokerage down by AWS, US East being down, still slop. Yeah, most of my stuff is, some of it's working, some of it's half working, some of it's not working at all.
I don't know. I have
Webull,
my Alpha Futures
Hood.
accounts that are not working. I can get on Project X, but it's like one giant candle of the whole.
Yeah,
day.
that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was
screwed
saying.
up.
I just, it's no candle action, but I see the price moving at least.
Yeah, that data feed's probably also not really working.
Brandon finally made it on YouTube. Always been on X. What's up? Welcome to the YouTube party. We are live
Welcome
on
to
both.
YouTube.
But the YouTube chat is lit. That's all I'm gonna say. But we got people
Don't
over on
forget
X
to
too.
hit the like and subscribe button, guys.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you know when we go live over here on Wolf Trading. If you're on the YouTube, we have friends over like Stocksonomics hanging out on the X as well. Did you get the YouTube link posted there, Jordan?
Yeah. It's
Beautiful.
posted.
All right. For useless, that is posted for you on our Wolf Trading page there as well. Top Step X is working for some of you guys. Would love that.
Well,
I
that's good.
see that in that poll that I posted. I see a lot of you saying that you are able to trade. So 82% of you right now saying that you are able to trade. Beautiful, beautiful. Sabrina with the emojis there in the chat.
Can we really get rug in here? Are they gonna take it to
I like
289
this.
for me?
No way.
Yes, like, subscribe, comment, send it to your ex. I
Send it to your
agree.
ex. That's my
You
favorite
think
part
they're
of
gonna
that
rug it
comment.
back to Friday's gap fill?
Oh, I would be blessed
No.
if that happened, Will. I just want 80 points lower. No, not 80 points. I want like 20 more points. Sorry. The volatility change from Friday till today is insane. I was catching 130 points on Friday's short, which this trade in terms of where I'm at on the chart looks way bigger, but you would never know just because volatility is so much lower.
I did sell some spreads in the NDX, some call spreads above.
This is why sizing is important, because this is a 20-point move today, but when volatility is higher, this is 300 points from where I'm short. Like this is why sizing is everything. Not take
Saw
into account volatility. It's not going to end well.
there was a headline on Oscar Health at some point today with OpenAI. Go figure. I think everyone's partnered with OpenAI at this point, but Oscar, a name talked about on our space quite often, having a great day. It was up 6% on that last little push, pulling back just a little bit there. I like this. You're trading the giant candle, watching the price. Yeah, that's what I see on my screen. I can see the trading view chart updating, and I can see the price on. I can see the price moving, but the candle itself is just one. It's one big candle since it says 5:15 a.m. So 7:15 market time. Here's our point of control for the day right here on.
Oh,
the
rugged.
NASDAQ.
289, please. Come to Papa. I don't know if they take it
YouTube crashing for some of you guys. Hopefully not. What trades are you watching, chat? I know some of you guys, a lot of you guys, futures traders, probably been looking elsewhere. I know a lot of you options traders are looking at some nice setups and moves today. Amazon having a good move here at the highs here into the close. Apple been straight sideways since making new all-time high. Broadcom red and weak today. Nvidia also notably just barely above break even.
Yeah, trading back towards that lower 183 area. SPX did just tag these levels to 67.34 in the cash. So that's kind of from this morning's trade. You got some highs in that area. If we do catch a little bounce here.
All right.
I'm still short from 348. No trims.
There's a button here that says insert ad. Chat, I need to know, did you just get an ad? I wonder if chat just got an ad.
Interesting.
Don't know.
There's also
Unless
a
you
delay
know.
ads button. I'm going to go watch, actually.
It's the perfect time.
I'm loving this butterfly trade I put on this morning. Small debit to put it on, or credit actually, because broken wing. It's up 150%.
Come on, keep perspective. Keep perspective. Might end up moving stops down. Amma Jamma.
Oh.
Pajama Mama.
We got an
What's up,
Amazon.
guys?
Is this first time on the live stream?
We get the
Yes,
pajama
it
mom
is.
I
on.
was using the wrong link the
Cool.
last couple
Oh, you're
times.
good.
So
Welcome to the party.
not bad. What's up?
You know,
Just hanging out. I tried to short earlier. I got stopped. I'm short a little bit right now, but just trying to make something happen.
Yeah. I've been having I've been able to get trades to go through and then it gets glitchy again. It's just been weird. I can't believe it's still like going on right now. That's crazy. It's been this many hours. I think we get continuation in the rest of the week though. I'm getting bullish.
Oh,
on the
I'm
week
pretty,
here.
yeah, going into tomorrow, I'm pretty dang bullish for all-time highs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know you were
And we
trading
got
Apple. too.
What's happening?
did Admin rug or who rugged?
It might be me, but what were you gonna say? Am?
Well, I was going to say real fast that if you're bullish for all-time highs, we're 10 points away. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
12 points short. Let's go get it this afternoon. Why not?
It's crazy. Like the fear index last week was like in the 30s, and we're like we were like less than 2% down from all-time highs. People like panicked super quick last week.
Yeah, we had extreme fear, 2% from all-time high. I don't know
Insane.
when the last time that happened. Amazon's blaming the vibe coders.
I do like Meta as well as a possible swing. It had a nice day today, but it's got some room. And it's hitting last week's high as well. So I think this one could get a nice little push to 640, 643 or so, which is a decent little overnight trade. So I think I already have some. I think I'm going to add more Meta for Halloween 10/31 expiration.
That probably does include earnings, just so you know.
Oh shit,
Yeah, I
that's
was
right.
just going
Sorry.
to mention this
Thank you.
because I was looking
I was
at
literally
I was looking at Amazon for kind of a similar trade setup, and boy, the premiums are real bad next week.
scratch that entire thing, guys. I'm not spending this much to get a half a move.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
took some stuff for Friday today just to see if I could get some of the run up move.
Yeah.
And then I'll reassess.
I bought some Meta Friday and some Apple Friday. This was actually going to be like a second buy, but no, I'm not going to buy it. And no, I'm good on that.
We definitely need to see a break over that 735 area. I'd like to see a break and maybe a small retest and then go from there. But you got earnings coming up, so it's going to be a dicey one.
Yep. I scratch everything I just said. I totally forgot about the earnings. I will not be buying because it's literally just a crapshoot at that point. Yeah, I'm good on that. So we got Tesla Wednesday too. So
Ocean Sailing also put it in the chat. Remember, we have CPI on Friday. Too. And it's happening like the shutdown. Like even if the shutdown's still going on, it seems like that number's coming out.
Yes, that is confirmed. CPI will be reported Friday. I believe PPI will be reported as well. That will be the only numbers reported regardless of the shutdown. And the reason they're doing that is because they need to have the
Social
CPI
Security.
data correct for the COLA adjustment for Social Security. So that's why that data is being released.
Yep, right here. Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, CPI. Keep that on your list. I pulled up the earnings calendar here too, just in case you are trading anything this week. The notable names are obviously Netflix, Tesla are your two like mega cap tech names. Intel's also reporting this week, as well as a bunch of other names that get talked about. Of course, I'm sure some of these names, some others of you may have some trades or some positions in for this week. You're hitting a lot of the baskets from staples to defense, communications, all these different things going on. And then next week, what we were just talking about there, big Mag 7 week, Microsoft, Meta, Google, and FOMC all on Wednesday the 29th. The 30th, that Thursday, we have Amazon, Apple. We also have Coin and MSTR reporting that day. There's a ton of big names reporting next week. Next week's probably the peak of earnings season, just as far as actual reporting goes. I have this filtered to 10 billion plus, just because otherwise this would be too big to even show you guys here.
Elser, I'm just locked in on this trade, to be honest. I also don't feel too great today, but we're all right. That's why I've been a little quieter, though. I might have
Early
to
night for you.
move my stops because I don't want to see this really pop too much here.
We will have CPI on Friday.
Speaking of government shutdown, rumor on the street supposedly may be resuming this week at some point. That was the morning headlines.
Yeah, I really do think you could probably get away with a little bit of a long here. It's just so tough to long this high on a trend day.
I got stops and profits, so I'm fine. I want more out of this. Might not get it, though. This pop doesn't scare me yet. I'd like to see this 15-minute candle close, and if we invert 15-minute fair value, then I'm probably cooked.
Keep the government closed forever. I don't think that's a good idea, honestly, but
Probably
it is
not.
funny how like nobody really is even like I keep forgetting the government's even shut down. I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't directly like affect me. I'm sure I know a lot of people are affected, but I keep forgetting that it's even like shut down.
Nobody my age
Yeah,
even knows
because-
it's happening. I talked to some of my friends, and they're like, "The government shut down." I'm like, "Yeah, brother, it's been shut down." They don't even know what's happening. So,
Other than Trump tweets, those are not shut
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
We are still getting. Yeah.
no, that is
nobody in my age understands like any of that right now because it's just like it's not a known. I don't know unless you're trading, you don't really know what's happening.
I had my cousin call me over the weekend and asked if they should sell all their gold. That's when I feel like we hit the top. Like, should I just go sell all the gold I have right now? I'm like, no, honestly, but do what you want.
Yeah, gold futures has been a nice trade today. This consolidation all day right here, and then now pushing higher here into the close. Almost a 4% day on gold. That's insane.
That is insane.
VIX just continuing to die today too. Look at this, VIX down another 11%. Well, that could really accelerate under here too. Can we get an all-time high today?
By the way, I'm looking at the early stats. I have to go in a minute. We're going to open up stocks and spaces. You guys should stay here. Like, subscribe if you want to see more of this. Did you know that 47% of the people who have seen this came from browse features, which means they were subscribed to the channel and they like refreshed their homepage and it showed up there. 19% came from our link from X. 12% came from YouTube search, so searched up like Wolf Trading or whatever, and then basically the rest is made up from other areas. But the most way people saw this stream was by being subscribed to the channel. They came to YouTube, and it was one of the first things they saw.
YouTube.
Let's go.
280.
So make sure you're following if you're not yet.
Yeah,
So you don't miss the next one.
And by the way, what you guys should do on the chat, Amajama, Eva, Jordan, if you guys comment in the chat too, that's the easiest way to go over and find your YouTubes too. I'd love
Oh,
to
yeah.
obviously
I can do
know what
that.
you guys are doing. But honestly, no, you guys just comment in the chat, find the YouTube live stream, search Wolf Trading, that helps us in the algo, and then give the stream a like, and then just say, hey, GLD hit 400. Damn. All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Colin
quote
says
Wikipedia.
gold trade's nowhere close to being over. That seems to be a lot of the sentiment
No.
I'm getting around our conversations and stuff. I mean, there's so many factors I've been told that are behind this. We actually had a guy on our stream last week that went
Wolf
into
Team,
some of that deep
knock
dive
on
stuff.
spaces time. All
As
right.
long as it stays above those EMAs and keeps moving higher, the trend is in place. You got to ride it. Just got to be careful
Yeah.
for any big breaks. You get a big candle, nasty candle on a daily close, look out. But
All right, I do actually have to drop off. I do just want to say, like
No
the
worries.
stream, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all. Goodbye.
Yes, sir. Talk soon.
See ya, man.
A
Thanks for-
jeweler that I'm friends with said that more people are coming in buying.
What's that,
So
Amanda?
buying gold jewelry.
Yeah, just buying in general versus selling their gold.
Yeah,
Want
there's
more.
been a lot of that going on in Asia. It's been crazy at some of the stores, especially in Singapore and some places in China. They are obviously big holders of gold and jewelry. I'd say the exposure for gold being obviously one of the main materials in chips, so do pay attention to some of the semiconductors on their earnings and see what the demand and supply is going to be like. Oh, I saw on the news as well. That's right, ocean sailing. Apparently, India ran out of silver. This panic buying, and also London just started also panic buying and selling in silver as well. Those are the main headlines as well over on this side of the water.
We're trying to see if CoreWeave, if there's any new headlines that had come out today. I did see somebody, a big holder of it, sold a bunch. Not like an insider, but just like I think somebody that was in early, like a big institution. That's the only thing I've
Yeah, I don't
really
see a
seen.
short report or anything.
Yeah, the
I
only
don't
thing I
see
saw was
any.
like somebody a large like early holder, I think sold like several hundred million. That's the only thing I really saw on CoreWeave. It is down pretty bad today. Oracle is down a lot as well too, but I didn't see any other headlines. If any of you know, drop that in the chat. We can investigate that a little bit. CoreWeave above this 125 is still pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, I actually don't hate it here. They had some positive catalysts recently with some of their financials. I have to find that. I read it a few days ago.
if Oracle
short
loses
run.
this 276, 275 level on the daily, that gap fill gets more and more interesting in that 243 area or the previous previous highs 259, 260.
Yeah, I think you if you are short this, you just start to mark out these levels right here, and then you just trim as they come, or see if it ends up kind of doing like a level to level type of thing. But a lot of just hot air down here, honestly, from the 272, 271 down to 260, I think is a very quick move if that happens. But once it happens, it could also be a quick move right back up, just from a structure standpoint there. Maybe a little afternoon push.
I'm still short for an hour now. I've been short. Just chilling. If you respect this breaker from earlier, I'm
Hey, there's
staying
Tommy
in.
Jordan.
What's up, Tommy?
Sliding
Tommy, you
in.
play that little forever model?
He said he played Asia.
Oh shit.
Past that. Well done. Should I buy a metal detector and search for beach gold? Dr. J, I don't know. You may be onto something.
Maybe on some.
You need to go. Actually, you need to get a scuba suit and go to the lake and just get all the like gold rings and earrings and watches and everything people lose at the lakes.
Gold Rush is back.
I had a buddy that did that one time. He was like, he would just get all the like nice sunglasses off the bottom of the lake.
Can't
Sell 'em for
trade.
cheap.
Oh yeah, Tommy, I'm only trading my TradePath account. I'm
My
not
wife
trading
didn't
any
like the
top
idea of
stacks,
selling our what are you doing?
for real.
Maybe this is it, Daniel. Core we've affected by Microsoft saying overbuilding on data centers. That could be a part of it. I saw that comment somewhere. I didn't really connect those two together. Our man Joe says he's an Oracle buyer at 180. 180. Okay. Yeah, kind of previous all-time high area from back. I don't know. We'll
There's a
see if it
gap-
gets back on.
There's
There's
a
AI
gap down
things.
there from June. June's
Yeah,
gap up.
Yeah, that was their earnings gap from back then. Find a new planet, maybe some meteors. We get some maybe bullish space. Is that the new rare earth play as well? I like that.
Yeah, they're gonna put a Walmart on the moon. You're gonna be able to buy rare earths on the moon.
Robert, this was funny because I saw this guy. I saw a guy that posted this. He said he was buying 250,000 worth of nickels. He said worst case, I have $250,000 worth of U.S. currency. The best case, all of a sudden, all the copper in there becomes really valuable, and they can melt it down. Is everyone out because of Project X? Mine is working. The chart's not working, but the whatever you want to call it, the price bar and the DOM and the orders are actually working. Joe, that was my reaction. I was like, 180. I thought you meant 280 for a second. All right, what are we doing here? Not much. Where is buy SPX? Little gap and go, and then go sideways. Classic day. Gamma exposure shows potential for one move down before a rally into the rest of the year. Okay, interesting. The logic checks on that. Yeah. But worst case scenario, it's nothing, and then he just loses to inflation by owning a bunch of nickels.
Nvidia just went red.
Ooh, Nvidia red on the day. Right there, you see that yellow line on my chart marking the previous day's close. Broadcom just stuck just under it too, right at red. What else we got? CRM still hanging out. Taiwan Semi taking a little dive this afternoon into the gap fill.
Yeah, some of these semi names are a little bit weaker from the rest of the Nasdaq 100.
Yeah, you look at the SMH. It made a new all-time high this morning, and it's been trailing down opposite of the market a little bit today.
Yeah, and if you look on the daily, the last, call it 2 weeks, we've kind of really been stuck at that level. There's like a shelf. So if we close back below, that 347 area?
Yeah, 346,
375. Yep. Kind of look above and fail if we close this candle the rest of the day, if the session drifts a little bit lower. Got a lot of highs there that are equal.
Amazon New high of day. I'm wondering if you're going to start seeing, because these Mag 7s have been pretty sideways recently, sideways to some pulling back, obviously. But with all of the earnings coming up, I wonder if you start to get a little run up into the earnings, a little buying into the earnings because of where they have been and come to. Obviously, Nvidia's outside of that question because they're much further out, but you could see it in Nvidia just because you're going to hear all the CapEx stuff. Ooh,
Yeah, the
super
CapEx
chat.
is going to be a huge driver for NVIDIA. And these tech names next week, Apple, Meta, Google, they're all going to be a big player on what that CapEx looks like and will drive NVIDIA's share price as well before the earnings.
Pretty much everything I'm looking at that I do like for swing setups has earnings in the next week, so I'm on pause with some of these. Snap, though, has a nice flag on the weekly chart. Or not Snap, excuse me, Starbucks. Looks pretty decent. Boeing looks pretty decent as well. Looks like it could have a break, but they both have earnings next week.
This is when some of those leverage ETFs can be helpful around earnings.
Yeah, for sure. Super chat.
Yeah. Go.
Jizzle, I believe, is the correct pronunciation, if I remember correctly. I'm glad I sold my Oracle calls on Friday. I'm in GLD and bought UVXY shares and just bought SPY 660 puts for Friday. Uh-oh. We got a bear in the chat. Bear in the chat.
I'm still in my short.
No, I like that. I like it, though. I mean, hey, why not? Call your
I
shot.
want this 289.
SPY 660 puts are trading for $1.23 for Friday.
Not a bad hedge, honestly. Or if you think that we're gonna reject here and go back to the bottom of the range.
That is the 17 delta.
17 delta
on the 660s.
Yeah, Earnings Hub is down due to AWS. That's the message posted. I believe Amp has probably cached his page, so don't refresh. Because I can't even get on it myself.
Mine's been working all day, but I am maybe on different servers than you guys.
Yeah. I was just thinking, yeah, possibly a different server.
Because I don't think Jordan could even get the restream fired up. And
it only let me come in after you started it, but I was trying to start it over and over. It wasn't working.
Yeah,
ooh,
so it's
rejection.
Oh, I got slammed to candle right there.
Still short off 348. Give it to Papa. I want 60 points.
27 or 67.24 on your radar today in the SPX and the cash, in case we get a little bit of a flush. But that was October 15th's high. We did have the first hourly bar today that was right there.
Yeah, it's also it's your IB high as well. I don't know. It feels like a classic trend day that probably acts like it wants to roll over and then just closes right back up here. I'm not here to predict that, but that would be kind of my general thought. Robert, you short as well? Jordy got some company there? Or are you looking for
You're looking for 259.
259.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, that 265 to 253 range is a spot I'm watching. I just gotta take it off at 289. That'll be us tapping into hourly for value I have to take off there.
It's short.
The last entry for the short was this last pop up into the breaker we made from, what is this, like 2 p.m. Eastern. So we need to respect pretty much order flow all the way now to target, or else not good if we pop over these 335 highs, really. But I have stops and profit. I will win no matter what on this trade. It's just, do I get what I really want or not? I won't. It's a matter of, will I make back what I lost this morning completely or not? We'll see. Either way, we'll make back something.
Our favorite bear. I don't know I had a favorite bear, but Edward, I guess you're my favorite bear now.
Let's
What's
go.
up, Edward? What are you doing?
Go, baby.
You shorting this? You think this is a bull trap?
Definitely not a bad play. Just still cautious on the cues back of the trend line test from the April low, that primary trend line on the daily. April low through the August low. You're right against the backside of it.
Yeah, if I draw that here and then zoom in, that's kind of the look that it's got right there.
So you had a break of that trend line last week. The big weekly candle that we had that Friday. And now you're pushing right to the backside of it.
Yep, right there, almost exact high of day on QQQ. Boy, Eva, you got a lot of fans in the chat, Eva.
Let's go. Oh, dump
Oh,
it.
hey.
Dump it. See, I love the
Rugged.
forever model. Fuck me. Oh.
Just rug them right to
Rug
the
'em.
lows. 100
Hello,
point sell
Martin
off.
Desk.
Even on the shitty Monday, still find it. Come on.
Let's go.
Melt it down.
Nvidia trading under 183 now.
Watch this low sweep.
Where's
though. I
Minx
might have
when
to
you
get
need
out.
her? I'm gonna call her up.
All right, sorry, I thought you guys were bullish, so I didn't invite her. Thought I was giving people a fair. I didn't know.
I'm bullish into
tell
tomorrow
me.
because of where we're going to be closing today, setting up to all-time highs. But back
You
half,
didn't
I'm a
tell
little
me.
more bearish.
Order filled.
Whenever we join, you gotta tell me if do you want Rizzo or do you want Minx? You guys gotta let me know.
I want
and can
Minx right
facilitate
now.
Rizzo
but
could go back to
good
sleep.
vibes.
Rizzo's probably buying this
I think
right
Rizzo
now.
did go back. No, I think he did go back to sleep.
Did he?
I
Good.
think he did go to sleep. Just leave him.
Keep him there.
All the
Yeah.
issues going on and everything. He said, "I'm
Where's
go
our
back to
Pilates
nap
girl?
time."
Let's get her back on.
Boy, Tommy got some blind faith in my boy Jordy.
I did that short.
Don't
Oh, no,
blame
no, no. No, that wasn't blind. You got the back test into the breaker. My man. You got the back
No,
test.
he
That was
said
the
he
last
did it blind
entry,
off
though.
of your analysis.
Oh, you motherfucker. Don't do that.
But you trust it. Don't do that. But also,
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't blame you.
But that was the last spot. There's no other entries for the short here, so don't try it. Last entry was that pop-up to 330. We had the breaker that we ran through earlier. That was the last spot I had. I don't
Yep,
think it's safe
Nvidia
down there.
lost previously closed down here towards pre-market lows again.
Doesn't
Some
mean we-
profit taking. We were up a lot today, obviously. I mean,
We're up a ton. Yeah.
doesn't hurt to get some profit taking. Look, Meta, no pullback in sight.
So Tommy, I'm sure you're watching this here. If we make an inversion here with change in the state, this is over. This is no longer, and I'm taking my profit. If we respect, then I should get target. We might even sell off more, but I just don't think there's any real risk reward here to sell off or to try and trade that. Maybe we need to test even lower, but I have to take off into this first spot. At least majority of position. Ooh, it looks like I'll make back what I lost this morning, though. Let's go into target. If we get it. We like that.
I got 67.40, 67.30, 67.20. Another butterfly up 51%. Put it on 10 minutes ago.
This has been a hell of a
Let's
trade, though.
go.
Look at how long I've been in this. I was entering here. It's been way too long, guys. Get me out. Please.
Patience. We just need to break this 300.
Yeah.
Then whoop.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see if it breaks Yeah, if it breaks like 290s, 280s, it's
You know what's sexy? I have an
really close.
8.78 risk to reward ratio on this.
Nice.
I usually never get those opportunities, but we had good risk at the highs today, so and lots of room down. Risking 6.75 points to make almost 60, but yeah, not quite. It's not every
I don't
day
know
you get
why.
a 1
I
to
wouldn't be
10 type of
surprised to see
trade.
I wouldn't be
So-
surprised to see a bid here.
Yeah, you might get it. I'm watching
Just on
very closely
on a
because I
day
could
like
get
today.
ran through.
For SPY specifically, I was looking for a candle close above 671.50 for a possible little scalp on
This
calls.
is your issue right now, though. I mean, largest stock in the world is falling off a
Dumping,
table.
yeah.
Yeah,
Me and Will were talking about it. It's been on that weaker side a little bit, not getting the bounce that everything else was.
Yeah, down
I think-
50 cents, 182.75.
Yeah.
I think they're just de-risking ahead of earnings, and obviously there's some large funds in there.
It could be spreading out into other names as well, and you see Amazon and some of the other names still doing well.
Yeah, I was just saying the alternatives rotation into the other things.
I mean, we're still up more than 1% on the S&P. We almost hit 2%. Did we hit 2% up on IWM? We may have at the high. Let's see. Yeah, exactly 2% up at the high. But yeah, here's your issue right now. NVIDIA is accelerating on the daily
Papa.
21.
We're back in macro time. Great.
Here we go, Jordy.
Come on, baby. Come on.
There it is. Out the butterfly for 75% gain.
Oh, let's go.
Beautiful trade.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm gonna try to scalp along here off the 300 in Q.
Will ain't just a nice voice on Spaces. He actually making moves. I love it.
I'll be coming live. I got a new setup coming.
Oh yeah.
Whole new trading setup coming.
Oh, that's
For
exciting.
live stream.
Studio.
That'll be fun.
Full studio.
Let's go.
All right, I just got my fill there.
Nice. For the
If it goes
long?
under IB, yeah, for the long. If it goes under the IB, I'll cut it.
Where's IB
I'll
low?
probably.
Where is that?
Oh, IB high.
Oh,
284.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I just initially thought IB low, and I was like, isn't that really low? I'm getting edged. I'm going to take majority off into this 289. I'm going to try and hold more for this next spot at 265.
Oh, get some buyers
Sorry.
showing up.
Not 265. It's going to be 210.50. I apologize. But I'm going to take majority out of this 289 if we get there here. And basically, whatever I make on those last cons will be just profit for the day after making back.
Bounce, baby, bounce.
Yeah, you could see it here. You're getting in the last like macro time of the day. If I see the points of confluence I'd want to see for a long, I'm getting out of my short. It's not there yet. It's a nice bounce on ES. ES never took out the low that NQ took out at, was that 2:47 p.m.? So you do have SMT at these lows.
You shall not pass.
SMT at the lows, but unless we're running through for value, it don't matter. Respect it. Come on.
Kind of hard to.
Hey, have a good one, Joe.
Joe, you out? Ciao, ciao. Ciao, bella. Bello in this case for him.
I'll be right back. I hope I just come back and this has been filled.
Hope he comes back to a stop filled.
Yeah.
Sorry, trading opposite sides. I don't know. Maybe I get a little 20, 30 point win here and scratch the itch that since I didn't get to trade hardly at all today. There we go. There we go. There it is. 20-point gain. I got first trim. No, Jordy, turn back around. Go back. Go back. Go the other way.
Fuck you guys.
No, Jordy, go the other way. It worked.
Damn
You walked
it!
up. You walked off. I got a nice big pop.
God, yeah! I'll still be
Sorry,
in profit, but they're popping it against me here now.
I love you, but I had to trade it off.
I
of that
know.
goal.
No, it was good.
It's all in good fun.
No matter what, I win on
It was
this
just
trade,
funny.
so I can't be mad.
You walked
But
through.
I know.
You walked through the door though, and the candle literally jumped 20 points. It was like Mink's like leaving to go to Pilates. Like I don't know, it was wild.
This bounce will start to scare me if we run over 328.75.
Wow, CrowdStrike's back over 500.
There's some nice momentum on those candles too.
I really like CrowdStrike and PanW, the cybersecurity charts right now. Tesla's getting a little pop here. That actually looks pretty constructive, but they have earnings this week, of course. I feel like we're gonna have to say that a lot over the next few days. I'm taking off half here, 25 points. make money on this trade no matter what now.
I love how we're both in that position, yet on different sides, but we're both in
Right.
the stopped and profit position. It's beautiful. S&T lows holding.
The spy calls hit about 35% off that trigger. No follow through though, so I'm not loving it.
Let's go though. Nice 35.
You'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
this bounce
take
hasn't
it.
scared me yet. We're not running through the areas needed for bulls for me yet, so I'm all right with this. I want to see it come back down pretty fast though, or else I might be cooked.
For me, it's 671.50 has to hold, which was that initial high a day. It's a pretty major level. I want to see hold.
I'm setting my last trim at 333, and then if runners want to go beyond that, whatever. Stop is at 302. Someone on the panel, that was Paper Games, actually. I remember that conversation clearly. He said he was looking for 270s. It didn't quite get all the way there, but it was close enough. What he was talking about was this kind of broadening formation that was happening. So basically this kind of look here. And then like on the upside, it was like something like this. I'm not a paper gains expert, but I do remember the broadening formation. You kind of see like this, and this.
Are they gonna make me wait till MOC? Really might.
Maybe.
Probably even draw it this way. That's kind of what he was talking about. Sure enough, we got there.
Yeah.
Go figure. Shout out Paper Gains.
The GOAT.
The man, the myth, the legend. The news wires have been super quiet the last hour or more.
I know the one day we get our boy Fast Stock News on the panel. There's no news to really report on. We'll get him back on though. MP, pick up your Halloween costume yet, bro?
No, I'm not. You know, this is going to be unpopular.
You just do it for the kids these days, don't you?
I am the biggest Grinch when it comes to Halloween. I do not like how I don't like candy. I think it's kind of weird that you just walk up to people's houses dressed in masks and stuff. Like the whole thing is just weird. I do it for the kids. I don't dress up, but I take them around to do the whole thing, right? But
well, you're a good dad.
I do that. I do my part there. I've always hated Halloween. Honestly, probably my least favorite,
least favorite holiday.
Least favorite whatever
Agreed.
holiday thing. It just I don't know. I don't care about candy. I think it's just dumb. The whole concept's just dumb to me. But I know a lot of people love it, so I like this.
Agreed, Emp. I'm with you.
It's just I don't.
I myself that every day.
I don't eat candy or anything like that, Emma Jamma. I just don't care about Halloween.
I guess always go out because there's always people out and it's fun. It feels like
it look like if it's a costume party, I think is a whole different thing. But I feel like you can do that at any point in the year. It doesn't have to be on Halloween.
True.
like thematic parties or something like that.
We
They're
got any
always
good
fun.
costumes in the chat? Anybody dressing up?
But just the whole idea of Halloween's super creepy if you really think about it.
It's a little weird. It is a little weird.
It's like,
Halloween.
dress up
But
weird,
I run with it,
unmasked and stuff, and then it drives me crazy. You got like 18-year-old kids coming up asking for candy. Like, get out off of my porch. What are you? No.
Get off my porch.
Dude, this is for like.
So
I have
What
a-
are you doing?
A friend of
That's
mine's
freaking
wife, she
great.
started doing Halloween. You ready for this? The September 1st.
What?
I was like, that's
Oh, gosh.
extreme.
See, we kind of have a double thing down here.
No.
So we have Dia de los Muertos like the next day or two. So there's like a whole
Mhm.
nother mixed thing going on here, but
Yeah.
it's fun. I like that one way better. That one actually has some kind of significance to it.
And would make a great
I did.
sexy crayon.
I did. That was a get off my lawn moment, wasn't it? I have to get those new Cooper Flag white New Balances that come pre-grass stained.
Adding
You guys may
short.
not know.
Be careful. We're in the area where it's tough to add.
Dude,
here,
gold up 170, up 4%, 43.83.
but- Ooh.
Out of control.
There's your 4% move. Look at that. Like I'm gonna get these new pre-grass stained Cooper Flag New Balances that just came out. These are like the ultimate dad shoe. I feel like
I was gonna say that is the ultimate dad shoe.
This
100%.
is the-
With
You
Some,
got to
like,
get
short
the
in the
high
NBA.
white socks though, knee high.
with some
white
shorts
socks
above
with
the
it.
knees and like some collared polo shirt
Yeah.
of some sort. Yeah. Dad fit.
Absolutely. Am I gonna get next TP here?
Ooh, selling half, selling half. Let me go, baby.
Nice
Let's
pop,
go.
nice
Sorry,
pop.
didn't mean to
No,
interrupt you.
yell. Let's go. Turn me up.
Let's fucking go. There's 55%. I'll take it. I'm happy.
You stop me in private.
We have 5 left.
I'm sorry, but this
I'm looking for 672.
this comment did take me out because I just put "Are you able to trade?" as the poll question, and Doctor changed it. I ask myself that every day. I like that. I like that. I like that. Nice trade, Amajama. I'm looking to get 33 points out of this. I'll be out 75% of my position, and I'll take that for sitting here literally for 5 hours and not really taking any trades.
I want to see this hit 672 on the SPY specifically. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't know if it's going to get there, though. We'll see.
Let's throw up the SPY chart there. I mean, why not just finish the move? What was this back here on this day? Yeah, like 672.50.
chart?
Yeah, that's the next spot that I have.
It feels like I have dial-up internet on these charts today on Webull specifically. It's terrible.
That's how I felt like changing. Like trading view has actually worked really well for me today. I give them credit.
Yes.
But everything else that I have has been so slow to load to do everything.
We were talking to someone in Discord who actually works for AWS, and they said that the platforms that shut down went the cheap route in how they disperse their signals. And then the platforms you saw that you had no issues, like properly planned for this kind of stuff. And like they spread it out amongst like 8 major stations around the US world. I'm not explaining it correct, but pretty much he said, because he's like, he literally works for them. And he said that it comes down to the company cheaping out about $100K a year by having like one central point versus multiple points. So every company that's been down today went the
I mean, it
cheap
makes
route.
sense because like all these prop firms for the majority are using Project X, right? Which is like, I guess you could say the cheaper route, which is like, okay, I get it. But like, then you look at TradePath, like my live account, I've had 0 problems with all morning, you know, because that's a high quality platform that's been around since the dawn of time.
Well, it's web-based versus like
That
self-hosted too.
Yeah, exactly.
Which most businesses are going to web-based, like cloud-hosted for everything. Go ahead, Emma Gemma.
No, I was just going to say, apparently TradingView isn't cheap.
Oh,
as a
I can
company.
tell you that.
'Cause I didn't have
No,
any
they are
problems
not.
with
Zero with
TradingView
them
today.
today.
Very expensive.
And I trade on TradingView too, so if anybody's having problems, like I should have problems, and I haven't had an issue.
Yeah, TradingView's been flawless, and I've been having a lot of problems on TradingView the last few weeks, but today it's been
The one
flawless
day,
for me.
yeah, everything else is trash.
Yeah, their licensing, if you want to like dev on it, the API licensing is ridiculous per year. Can we
It's an
get
interesting
an
data
end
point,
squeezed
Robert.
a little bit?
I'm not sure which data that is, but it's a very interesting data point you've got there.
Either we limp into the close around this area, or they're gonna rug it. That's my gut.
I concur.
I'm still short.
I'm still
I'm
watch
gonna
it
get
just close right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I just trend days. More times than not, I see them close at or near the high. Even if they get this little afternoon pullback, then they usually bounce back into this area. Unless something gives it a reason to roll over, a lot of times they don't. Or I mean, it could pull back to like IB high. Like that would be a normal pullback. That's kind of why I risked there a while ago. Oh, Rocket Scooter. Yeah, we know Matt. We know Matt very well.
Oh, we know Matt. I used to use
We used to
Rocket
have
Scooter every day.
We used to have Rocket Scooter pulled up every day on the spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I still love Rocket Scooter. I think it's a phenomenal platform.
What is it? The DD band?
Using hedge pressure, monthly
The
hedge,
hedge pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff is great. I love it. I still am always like in there aware of like hedge pressure levels and stuff, but I'm not on the platform.
You know what I want to check with this Apple moves going on?
Yeah, we've known Matt for a
Apple
while. He's
passed-
a man.
Apple passed Microsoft.
Mm.
Oh shit. Only 500 billion more for Nvidia. Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
That's insane.
and that's on an Nvidia down day with the market up. Oh, the rejection at the 21. Nvidia might be in a little bear flag here. Help you guys out on that side. And a bear flag there into the EMAs. Microsoft getting a little bid. Just all they're all doing something different. Oh, my Pan W, there we go. What are DD bands? It's part of Rocket Scooter's platform and how they use the options market and positioning data.
Bring it in. On MOC. Question for you guys. What's the difference between an internal order block and a swing order block? We're talking about order flow, aren't we? Like actual order flow. Couldn't tell you on that. I do not use that to give me an edge personally.
Okay, so I'm going to act like I'm very, very smart here. I definitely did not type into Google to find out the answer, but
Thanks, Emma Gemma.
internal order blocks, short-term price movements, and swing blocks represent major support or resistance zones. Okay, so AKA, it means, you know, like internal order blocks are what you're going to use within the day, intraday, intraday, and then the swing, the swing order blocks are for swing trades. It's basically day trade versus swing trade in super simplified terms. It's much more than that, but it's within a trend versus, you know, like pivot points.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, rather it being like an internal point where we can maybe reverse like intraday for a continuation trade. Like this was the swing order that like started the actual reversal move.
Yep.
Will, you see this? You see oil ticking up? You see X on here?
Well, also I think like internal within, like internal blocks within the swing blocks, like internal within. So and intraday.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Exxon's catching a bid. Is there some news?
XLE, all of energy is getting a bid here. Big
Holy
bid
shit.
on that. There must be something going on. I mean, oil's almost back to break even, but those energy stocks are making the move here. I saw Exxon popping, and I went to XLE as well. Let me go to XLE again.
Oh,
swing. Sorry, go ahead.
Says Russian sanctions bill postponed until Trump-Putin talks. Came out of the Senate, Republican leader. I don't know if that's got something to do with it.
Yeah, I saw that about 20 minutes ago. Maybe it's just continuation. Yeah, it makes sense, these last 5 candles.
And Anthony Rodriguez, I hope that answered your question, because I didn't know in those specific terms.
Swing order block is more. It's actually more institutional positioning at a much higher time frame. So like your 4-hour, daily, 1-hour charts. Whereas your internal, as you were right, more sort of shorter time frame.
If I was like had to like answer that for $1 million and had to like think out the word, I might have got it a quarter correct.
It could have got close.
Yeah.
Made it sound. Could have pulled an ICT and just made it sound smart.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, swing order block is focusing more of like any sort of breaker structure, basically. So very higher time frame.
Yeah. Makes sense. Nope, there we go. There's our 671, 672 target range that I was hoping for.
Big tick there, +5. It's the biggest tick we've had in 2 hours.
I moved it to 335, or just a tick under 335. Watch 45 seconds till your imbalance is hit. So.
Come on, let's get our 672. Let's go.
Summon my MOC gods right now.
My man A-Rod. Jordan, what's gonna be worst case scenario? You get the initial pop on MOC, like
Get stopped out and it rugs to my
and then it
TP.
rugs.
Yeah.
I
Probably
know.
the most likely option is the
All
MOC
right,
gives it a
bad
big
juju to
pop
the
and it
market
pulls back.
now. Bad juju. Bad juju. No, bad juju.
Oh, I got my fill.
Bad juju. No.
35 or 34-point gain. I'm out 3/4.
Nothing can beat my Aikido. Come on.
Boom, there's our target hit. Let's go.
Oh, it took a lot for me to get up like that.
Love to see it.
NVIDIA is buy side. Qualcomm, AMD, Intel. There's not a whole lot on here. I expect the overall is probably small. Yeah, it looks like it's very small.
Jordan, you got to give it the Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah. Yeah, we need some Harry Potter shit up in here. I need my
we
wand.
fucked up.
I have a fake wand. I don't know where it is. I have like the cosplay
Oh,
wand.
you do? You're getting the Halloween vibes
I
ready.
think it's in the garage. Can I just hit this trade so I can go buy Advil and take away this mind gray I have? Be great.
Can we make a new high? CrowdStrike ripped over that 500 I was talking about. It went up to 504. Nice move there.
So our SPY contracts went about 62 cents to about $1.11. Not bad.
It's not bad. A 45% or so winner there. Amazon new high of day.
Full disclosure, they did dip about 8% right after our first trim before they ripped the second time. So
It's part of it.
yep, sure is. Especially if you're saying 0 DTEs the last hour of the day. I just wanted my 672 and I got it. I'm happy.
That's one of those where like you can't have normal risk management standards. It's like
No.
that thing could be down 60% and back up 100% in a matter of 10 minutes. Could use some situational awareness there. Oh, we got game 7 tonight, don't we? Mariners and Blue Jays.
I'm all out of everything, FYI, guys. I'm happy with the Ripper.
Famous, I said, okay. Stand by. So I'm still down, if you ready. Da-da.
450 yarders and a couple extra points. I highly doubt that.
And we get one last pop to 350. This one filled, so we get one last pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, with earnings, no new swings for me tonight. Yeah, nope. Ooh, Apple just lost a little bit there. It's profit taking to be expected, 4.5% day.
I'm still in.
Move my stop up to 10 points in profit on the rest.
There you go. now, you just need that yours to dump like the Apple just did. Let's dump about 50 points.
Yeah, Nvidia is still trying to roll here a little bit. Really interesting battle going on. Apple gets some sell pressure.
Yeah, Apple just get
I
wrecked
saw
a
it
little
pop
bit.
up on the imbalances. Tesla's pushing. Broadcom new low of day.
Honestly, I might not get out of this short until like
So you have to close it.
until I yeah. Actually.
Oh, chill. I'm jumping off. Hubby's home from work.
Sounds
Oh.
good, Emma Gemma.
Alright,
Thanks for popping
Emma.
on.
I'll try to be here more afternoons now that I figured out where the link is.
Yeah, I'll try and make sure you get the like right link every
Yeah,
day. We
we'll
try
start
and
sending
do
it
the
to
same
you, yeah.
one, but
Yeah, start sending it because
yeah, sometimes it changes. So
okay. Sounds good.
Rug
I'll
pull. See you later.
be here, guys. Bye,
See
guys.
you.
sounds good.
Just kidding.
What's up, Claim Your Souls? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yep, there's my stop. I am out. 10 points in profit. Nice little win for the end of the day. And now I hope it rugs for Jordy.
That's why I love futures. You can be short, be long, don't matter.
Long.
Everybody can win,
Make money either direction.
right?
Watch. Don't do it to me.
I like how within a same range we can both win a trade.
Yeah.
Don't pin me. I took the butterfly off early. I had the 67.30 short strike. Watch it pin it.
That was a good trade, though.
Yeah.
See Gizzle with the super chat. Let's go. Shout out my man.
What am I putting eyeballs on, T Jizzle? I really want to know.
It's going to do it to me. I know it. It would have been a 900%
Oh my
gainer.
God, gold, dude. We're going to hit 4,400.
Cooking.
Man, this
Silver
gold
cooking
trade,
too.
unbelievable. It has been absolutely just relentless.
Can you imagine the amount of retail people trying to short it and not understanding?
Oh, gosh.
If you're shorting a full-size GC contract, you better hold on tight. You got a grip on that one.
Yeah, it's just, no, yeah. Ugh.
I need to close something. I don't want to swing all of this.
Oh, yeah, I think I mentioned it this morning, but that SQQQ I bought on Friday, yeah, I sold that shit very quick. I think I mentioned that on Spaces, though, when I first got on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's the market close. I'm still holding for my TP. I'm coming into lows. Come on. Give it. Full TP. Come on.
Give it to him.
Come on. Full TP, baby. Let's go. Bing bong.
Yeah, now that I got out of the way.
I got to get out of this last contract, though, because I only put 4. Get out the last one. Okay, we're all out. We're all out.
Bonds had a nice day today across the board. Definitely on the long end. The long
Turns
end
out I am
was,
swinging a lot of stuff here on accident. Did you hit your? Sorry, Will.
no, you're good.
Jordan, did you hit your full
I did. There's the orders, if you can see them. I entered up
Kinda-
here. That's how long this whole
Hold on.
trade was. This whole
There
time.
it
Yeah,
is.
here. There's the out, and there's the entry. So we took her. It's crazy that was only 60 points. That same trade on Friday, 130 points. That's volatility for you. So I'm green on the day. I made back what I lost this morning. That's a W. Not super profitable on the day, but hey, on a Monday, starting the week, I'll take making back my losses any day. So that's fine. And I promise, guys, this week I'm going to go down and I will get a cord so I can use my normal camera and I can show you guys all of this on my PC. But if you want to see, I can share my screen for a second. You're asking what made you short.
Please.
I can run you through it here. It just doesn't have my executions on my MacBook because I'm not signed in on any of my actual accounts on my MacBook, but I showed you the executions. So right here, I took the actual trade on MNQ, but all analysis is on NQ itself. Long story short, going into the macro, we got my setup. Now, all day it's been tough because we've been trading in. We don't have many higher time frame fair value gaps that I'm watching that we're able to get delivery out of. So that was the only thing that we didn't really have a whole lot of this morning, but we got the exact setup I love to trade, which is the forever model here. We basically got into macro time of 110, 140 Eastern. That's when we swept out all these highs from earlier. And I got my inversion, which was here. I got my change in the state, which was here. Now, this was the entry, right? We actually dropped all the way down here, and I put my orders at this inverse, and we popped all the way back up. I got tapped in. That's why my risk to reward was so good. That's why I hit a 8R trade on that. Usually I'm not hitting those big of trades, but the risk to reward, again, I was risking 6 points from this inverse to make 60, right? So essentially, now how did I get that price target? Standard deviation and unmitigated gaps to the downside that we have. So where's this? You can just run it on the 1. So you can have your standard deviation, which was the first target we took out. Now, this was the first entry on the inversion. Second entry is off change in the state. Third entry is this breaker block. So this is where the trend really changed, right? This is what is called the breaker. And so that's the last entry. That's why you guys heard me. We popped up into here and I said, this is last potential entry for short because we're tapping back into that breaker. And that's always my last potential entry. And another, again, big reason why I was targeting down here. Standard deviation was already bringing us low, but not as low as I wanted. Again, it's just untapped fair value down here. We have hourly order flow sitting here. And I think if we're going to get any sort of short from the highs, this is where we're going to be rebalancing to, right? So that was the whole thought process behind having the target down here. is this is the first bullish fair value that I need to watch for a bounce out of. Now, same thing happened on this 5-minute chart, right? Into standard deviation, we have 5-minute fair value. This could have held up and we could have been bullish from here all the way back to highs, but I took the extra risk and held on to my position because I was confident we were going to come into this hourly low. But yeah, that's only because after ripping all day, I expect us to rebalance to a higher time frame for value gap rather than just a 5-minute and end up closing there. So it's funny too. I just noticed this on NQ. We actually didn't tap into that. On MNQ, where I'm actually trading this position, we did tap into that and get my full TP. So if I was trading the actual NQ contracts there, I would have taken this out because ES took that low first. So just something to be aware of there. We didn't take it out, but that was essentially the thought process, just playing my model. That was the only real forever model we got today. I tried to short earlier and I got ran through for it. So nothing special, just waiting for the points of confluence and, you know, areas that I'm confident that we need to rebalance to. Nothing special. But holding this is a bitch. You're in this for like an hour and a half. It's not fun. But that was the rundown. I hope that maybe helps you. I would say that's probably one of the harder trades that I take because price moves so slow and also the time of day, trying to find those points of confluence. It's a lot harder at this time of day, I think, rather than early in the morning. So I was taking some risks with that, but I was okay with it.
Couple things real fast.
Yeah. Here, I can.
First off,
take
I
this down.
saw this, and I'll throw my screen back up here in just a second.
Go for it.
Will you guys be live on YouTube moving forward? Yes. So if you look at our weekly schedule, actually here, it's on the Wolf Financial homepage. It's also retweeted on ours. But if you look at this, you can see, as my screen populates back up here, you see we're actually going to have a live stream at some point every day today. So every afternoon throughout the week, all day on Friday, we are working towards getting more and more and more live streams. We agree. We think that hanging out with you guys with the live chat, with the visuals, being able to teach and show things, it's just, I think it's the next level above. We still love Spaces. We love our Spaces crew. And we're still going to be doing a lot of Spaces as well, but definitely going to be working into a lot more live streams.
Yeah.
Also want to shout out our friends over at Prospero. We've talked about these guys quite a bit on here, just trying to put something on your radar. But Prospero, there's a few pieces of this, so follow along with me real fast, guys. I did drop a link that takes you straight to this website that's on my screen right now. It's in both the YouTube and the X chat, so you can go in here and take a look around. 10 days left on this crowdfund. But before I even go into that piece, Prospero AI, you can go to your app store and download it 100% for free, and you can use it as a tool. It uses AI to, I mean, here's the highlights piece right here of it. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Yeah, here's some highlights on it right here. So it's basically AI is picking a short-term, long-term bull list. If you have a certain stock on there that you want to look at the metrics on, it has social sentiment. It's got option sentiment, all kinds of different pieces. It scrapes. I mean, look at this, 100 million data points that are scraped across and put into different things. They also have an alert service that they have just launched. Actually, if you're an early crowdfund investor, you can see that over here. They did sell out. Look at that. They sold out of the lowest level there to get these alerts, but they still have several more levels that you can check out. But one, there's a completely free app that you should have as a tool on your phone if you're a trader. Just go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and download Prospero AI, completely free. I love it. One example that we've talked about a few times, here, I'll go to Rivian. I looked at Rivian back on this day and thought it looked a little bit, kind of bearish, while everyone in the world was, kind of, they love Rivian. And I don't hate Rivian. I just said the price action just doesn't look too good to me when I look at this. And then I pulled it up. It was actually on the short-term bear list, or long-term bear list. Sorry, long-term bear list. So on this day, and if you look, we ended up going down another 16% from when I saw it on the AI list over there on Prospero. Baidu is another one that I took a big winning trade on back here. I looked at this. Look, I looked at this chart and said, I think I'm late to this breakout. Like I really, I thought I was late. Ended up getting in one of these days because every signal on the AI was telling me that it was still super bullish, short and long term. So I use that as some confluence. So there's a couple real life examples that we've gone over on Spaces. Then, like I said, they're doing these trade alerts, doing a whole lot of other stuff as well. And then right here, you can actually invest in Prospero, the company itself, via Republic. Once again, not a recommendation to buy or invest or do anything. Just want to put it on your radar if it is something you're interested in. Check out that link. It is in the X chat. It's in the YouTube chat, and you can go in here and you can see a lot of the pieces. So you can see there's 10 days still left, over 338 investors in this early round already in there. I'm one of them, full disclosure. I did go ahead and invest some of my winnings from the trade that it gave me. I just said I'm going to invest that into this company and see how that goes. But a lot of great stuff on here. You can actually get on here and read a lot more about Prospero as a whole. So if you're interested in just trying to figure out how to use it in the alert service, worth going in here and checking it out without even worrying about the investing. You can see the reviews of other people that have invested here as well. A lot of even some familiar names as you go through down here. Our friend Omar Holmar's blog, a lot of you Tesla fans know him. He's a proponent of this. He's in uses it. He has invested in it a little bit. Some of his crowds in there as well. So put that on your radar, Prospero.ai. I wish I could show my screen, my phone screen. I'm hosting Stocks on Spaces right now, so kind of hard to do. But
yeah, for the actual signals and everything. But...
yeah, so I could show you what the actual app looks like. It kind of looks like this right here. Here's a little quick video, maybe. Let me see. Let me see if there's like a visual in here.
There might be,
or if this is just all George. I think that
George
was all
looking
George.
like a pimp.
George looks
out
great
there.
though.
Look at him. Yeah,
George looks great.
Yeah, but just to preface, guys, I mean, obviously we're putting this on your radar. Not trying to really sell you on it. I just think these opportunities are not around all day. They're not around all the time, especially for a $250 minimum. Being able to own a part of this company it's huge. We've had a few of these come in the past, and I've always tried my best to, if I believe in it, actually invest. And I just think these private investments are a great way to set yourself up for potential future success. I mean, we're trading the markets. We love the markets. We love, stocks and the whole market itself. But we all realize too, the real money is made when those companies are IPOing, right? And so it's nice to be able to, if you can, put yourself in those positions for maybe the future, maybe 10, 20 years from now. I'm looking at my phone saying Prospero's IPOing, or, a lot of you guys remember Trade Aries, right? The day that comes, that Trade Aries IPOs, right? Like, I'm going to get a fat paycheck. And so I think it's just the matter of taking these opportunities when they're there, if you believe in it, of course, and kind of forgetting about it for a little bit. That's what I do with these private investments, is just accept an amount that I'm willing to lose and never look back, really,
Here's a little video that maybe
there you
shows
go.
it a little bit.
A little something.
It was playing for a second.
I can I can run through the app a little bit and like show it on screen. UNH is top of the short-term bull list right now, if anybody was curious. ARM is number 2, PLTR is number 3. The option sentiment looks really good on UNH right now. 91 net option sentiment. This is what kind of looks like, by the way. So all the different long-term, you got long-term signals, you got some short-term signals. A lot of the time we're looking at this net option sentiment here, which is at 91 on UNH. That's really good. Generally anything over 75, 80 is in that good, healthy range. And another thing for you day traders out there, because I know a lot of you guys are day trading, on QQQ, you go to the short-term signals and you can see net option sentiment. I like to scroll down even more and actually see the real-time net option sentiment here. But you guys know that the last time this market took a big dive to the downside, what happened the day before? This net option sentiment on QQQ went to 0. Right now it's sitting at 10. Obviously, I know I just mentioned like over 80 is super bullish, but with QQQ being a tech ETF, it's actually pretty bullish even on these lower numbers, right? You just don't want to see that drop to zero. And when it does drop to zero, every time we've seen it drop to zero, we have seen kind of a hellish sell-off day like we saw, what was it, last week or the week before?
Last Friday, the Friday before.
That was the Friday before. So just something to always keep an eye on too. I think that's super beneficial for any day traders out there, is just like throughout the day, take a look at that net option sentiment. I look at it all day and I know, I mean, the day before that sell-off happened, we dropped to zero. And that was a little scary. Is that Hood?
Hood's on the short-term bull list.
Let's go. We love that. Yeah, I really like Hood here after Friday as well.
Intel, Meta, Google, Palantir, ARM, UNH, all on the short-term bull list. For anybody that's curious there. I had to pull it up. I hadn't looked at it today. I had to pull it up. I didn't look at a whole lot of stuff today because most of my stuff wasn't even working. But yeah, just to close that out, Prospero, give them go to the link, just check it out. Just go surf around in here a little bit. You can see, how much they've raised, how many people are in here, and then you can see like what you actually get some benefits if you put you put $500 in. You're actually going to get these trade alerts, which I'm trying to think about. I think the price is like $50 a month anyway, so you're almost getting the full value of your investment in the trade alerts. So that's pretty interesting. So either way, pop off of that real fast. Anything? Do we have any earnings after hours?
I don't think really today. It starts all tomorrow with Netflix, so not much going on.
Didn't hear anything interesting coming out of the squawker that really grabbed my attention. I wonder if gold rugs from here. 4,400.
Just rugs after hours now. Yeah. Well, guys, going into tomorrow, just to give a little, I know I was kind of bearish today. All the trades I took were downside, but I'm actually really bullish on this market. We ran through the daily spot that I needed to see us respect if we were going to sell off, and we closed over that. Obviously, NDX is only 20 points from all-time highs anyway, but with us closing over 161 on NQ, I have all reason to believe that we run into all-time highs tomorrow. So going into the morning, I'm going to be extremely bullish unless we've already taken out said all-time highs in after hours tonight. So we'll see what happens. All I know is if we end up gapping down or something and we're coming into some of the, I would actually like to see a gap down because we have a lot of unmitigated for value gaps throughout today that could get rebalanced to, and nothing's bearish about it. So I would like to see a retest maybe into, if I get it, this 4-hour fair value, which Tommy, I'm sure you're looking at from 210 to 152. If we manipulate into that going into the morning, I'm getting long and probably going to be holding for today's high into all-time high. So that's what I'm looking for there. If I wake up and we're already there, then I'm cooked. What's up, Eva?
I'm thinking that you could get that, turn around Tuesday, sort of small retrace, form a flag, and then boom.
Yeah.
That might fill us in a gap.
Could be.
There.
I think you could get like the push in the overnight into the morning, open up down up here, and then like just sell off throughout the day back into this area.
So that's what I'll be looking for if we end up just ripping. I'll look for us to still rebalance to some of these areas I've been looking at today, and maybe whatever recreate overnight. But yeah, I hope it doesn't work out that way, but it might. In this market, it's just going to be a harder trade for me trying to short. I feel so much more confident in the long. I mean, we saw that today.
We really had to stop 12 points short of all-time high.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised that they did on NDX. I mean, if they didn't hit it on NQ contracts itself, that's fine. But NDX, they just got 12 points from it.
So we were 40 points away. Just so you guys see, like when I chart NDX and SPX all the time. So if you look at NQ was 50 points away from making a new all-time high, but the actual cash index, what it's based off of, was just 12 points away. So that shows you how much drift has happened in a week. So 6 trading days. So from Friday the 10th through today, that spread has changed from, it's changed, what, 50 to 12 is what, 38 points that the spread has changed from just in a week. It's just keep NDX and SPX on your radar. You hear Will talk about SPX, or the cash, when he says the cash index, when he says the cash, that's what he's talking about is SPX, which is what obviously ES derives from. So I don't know. I'm a big proponent of it. You don't have to chart it. A lot of people just look at NQ and ES, and they do great. I know Jordan's one of those. Rizzo's one of those that they don't look at
It's
the
always
underlying a
around
whole
all-time
lot.
highs, though. Stay aware of NDX, though. Like, even me, I don't look at it much, but around these highs and stuff, like when that's clearly the one that's leading all the contracts that are tied to it, it is smart
Exactly.
to stay aware of it. You might
You
not
just
be
gotta
taking
know.
points of confluence off of it or whatever, like actual trades off of that necessarily, but just being aware of it alone is helpful.
The cash index is important to watch because that's the spot. So you just got to be aware of where those levels are on the cash index because it does influence. Now the futures obviously will have their own levels, that may be slightly higher, obviously because it's further out. If you're closer to contract roll, as you get closer to December and that contract expires, the cash and the futures will start to, be a tighter spread. But you just need to be aware of where those levels are in the cash, especially for the big, because you got to remember you got a lot of SPX option trades going on that are on the cash that have influence.
Yeah, so like the when I say the spread is just as you get closer to expiration, the spread shrinks naturally. It's similar to like theta, right? It's time value. But to Will's point there, one thing I would add is kind of what he was saying is, yeah, you pay attention to the underlying, but people are positioned in the futures contract itself. So just because the spread changes a little bit doesn't mean that people are going to change their positioning on the NQ. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But if we came back down to let's say 900s or something on NQ back down here, I mean, there's people that are positioned here on this current contract. Or I'm sorry, it's not 900s. It would be like 100s, 120s. If we came down here on NQ, there are people that are positioned here, right? So it is on this current contract. So there are people. The levels do matter on NQ just as much. You can get extra confluence, and the levels do drift a little bit when it goes to the actual cash over time. Ignacio. Well, I don't know if you checked on any of the regionals today or any of these.
Yeah, I looked. Yeah, we could bring those up. I did look at a couple of them, and the regionals actually bounce was up 2.5% today, which was some of the IWM strength. I believe Zion Bancorp is reporting. I think they're reporting now.
Yeah, what's their market cap? Because it must be small. There it is. Let me drop down. Here we go. Zion. Let's see if the report's out here. Yeah, it came out. They did beat on revenue and EPS, but with the issues going on, that's going to be all about their conference call. Let's see what the actual Zion is doing. It is up 4% after being rebounding 4% today. So getting close to back to where it was before the sell-off as I look to the left here a little bit. But yeah, beat on earnings, but I think you have to wait on the conference call on that one and really see what they say about the current issues that they were facing the other day.
Yeah, Western Alliance was another one that had an update, which is WAL. That one was down 12-13% last week at one point. It dropped, and that one's rallied back up a little bit from the lows.
This was
Huge
wild.
gap.
It was Thursday into Friday morning, just pre-market. I mean, you don't normally see a 15-minute candle gap down in pre-market like this, like twice. That is, there's some major issues that people were worried about bleeding over, and it's pretty much recovered a lot of that. Not out of the woods yet until it's probably back over 78 to 80. Boy, this thing's been on a downtrend for a while.
It has, yeah.
I think
it's just
some of these. I was gonna say real fast. I think some of these did kind of like with the rate cut thoughts and stuff that was going on all through the summer. I think some of them maybe got ahead of their skis a little bit on the way up, just with the entire rate trade happening. I think some of them, going into the Fed meeting, got ahead of their skis maybe a little bit. But if there's issues underneath, like you've been mentioning, then something we should keep on our radar.
Well, the other thing too, just to that point, is if you actually look at the yield curve and you look at the twos in the 30s. The 30s are start to come down. They've continued to come down in the last, if you want to pull up US, 30Y, yep. So if you look at the 30-year bond, the yield is starting to drop. And a lot of people thought we would have bull steepening where, the 2-year yield drops a lot faster than the 30-year. But if the 30-year is also dropping and you kind of get a bull flattening, that's not necessarily great for banks, because if they're borrowing on the short end and lending longer term, if that spread doesn't get better for them, it's not as great for their earnings.
It's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, so if you look at, you look at the 30-year, you look at the 10-year, if you actually look at, 10s minus 2s minus USO2, I'm going to look that spread back to almost, 50 base points where we've kind of been. So what that tells you is both yields are kind of coming down at the same structure. If you look at that, 10s minus 2s. So they're not, if the 2s were coming down a lot faster, that spread would obviously widen out, and it's not doing that. So it's just something to keep in mind as these banks go forward. A flattening yield curve isn't necessarily the greatest for banks. They really want to see the long end stay a little elevated and the short-term rates come lower. So we'll have to watch that. And the other thing I was watching is going back to credit, looking at HYG, looking at JNK. We did have some bounces on those names. HYG looks like it bounced back to.
It's a big bounce.
Did have a big bounce back to the kind of where the fallout was the last week or so. But keep in mind of where we are in relation. We're taking some of the moving averages back that we dropped from last week. So we're kind of at a looks a little stronger than it's been, which is going to help propel the market. The other one is JNK, which is the junk bond ETF. There's kind of a short-term downtrend line. You kind of draw those highs from the high to that second candle there. You're right on the trend line. So you're sitting right there.
So it's also the 20 days, like immediately at our close price today as well.
Yep. So just keep an eye on those. We'll look through those for the rest of the week for direction. Obviously, with earnings, if these start to kind of fade or roll over, that's weakness. If they get stronger, we start to rally back up a little further. That'll provide a little bit of strength under the market as well. Just looking at any other names. Meta closed 732. That big consolidation, like we talked about, that 734 area break above it's really going to bring in some buyers, and the 700 level on the floor.
Yeah,
Tesla looks good. Yeah, but the earnings is going to be the big question, right? That's a big question mark. We don't know.
Do you have the expected move on that right now? Because I have a feeling it's probably new all-time high, or like, it's probably 70. It's probably $75 at least.
I think it was in the 70s. Hold on one second. Let's take a look. Expected move on that is, you know what? Wow, I'm actually surprised. For Friday, it's only $34. Unless that's
34. It may ramp up tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean the IV obviously is at
90%
for Friday, but $34 is the expected move currently.
Yeah, I think like an earnings run up usually playbook trade.
So I think ultimately rest of the week, I mean, if we continue, if we see a gap tomorrow, I kind of agree with you. If we get a little gap overnight and we kind of fall back into range, there may be some two-sided action there. But right now, everything's kind of pointing to a little bit higher. But obviously, we all got to wait on earnings to see really what the next direction is. Or we get some taco. You never know. Maybe they make a deal with China.
All right, well, good exit on that, Jordy, by the way. I don't know if you're still around.
somewhere. Lost.
I'm making a burrito. That's where I'm about to go make some food. What'd you say, Eva?
I was gonna say, speaking of regional banks, I think FLG is one. It's got a nice chart set up.
Flagstar?
Reclaiming. Yeah. Is that one? I don't know too much about regionals, but that was on my list for some reason. FLG.
Yep, Flagstar.
LG.
Yeah. Nice reclaim. Longer
I
term
remember
play.
them. I remember them. Whenever what was it? What was the bank that had all the Silicon Valley?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
SIVB.
Is it
They
these
were
guys?
they were
Yeah.
they were in the same like they had a same issue. So at the beginning of like 2024, and they've literally gone sideways since then. This is an
Correct.
interesting chart, though.
Right? So I'm waiting for direction on this guy.
Yeah, if you get a
Boy,
break higher above that long consolidation, it could set you up. Until then,
God, yeah, you
probably.
get over
Yeah.
13, you get over 1350 like that. They could really get moving.
Pure
Yeah,
equity
lot of-
play on that one. Yeah.
a
You're
lot of
just
gap there.
sitting.
You could probably build. Yeah, I mean it looks like they want this like $11, $12 to be the floor. So
Yeah.
maybe even down to 10, but still, it's a nice looking.
Consolidation.
You know, the other one I was looking at was still weak is XRT, the retail ETF.
Oh yeah.
Still, still in a downtrend. Still below the moving averages. Had been short that one from about 87. I covered some of it. I had some options on it down in the 83.50 area. But it could be, if we don't break back above trend, this could be another one that gets sold.
Well, we have Christmas and the holidays coming up, so I don't know. Tough one to short for me. But
Just from a chart structure until it gets back
Yeah.
over that trend line. I don't see a long on it, and it stays below those moving averages. If we can't get back above there,
for sure gotta get over those. Yeah.
where did Oracle close? Oracle closed at 277. AMD closed just off the highs, but right up top.
I go to this weekly on Oracle, you're going to see this as like a wick right into the daily 9. Yeah, right there. And close above for now. I mean, it's first day of the weekly candle, but that will be on watch. I don't like what it looks like, though. I think it's probably going to at least come down, test that 50-day that moved up a little bit today. Jordan, this is a heck of an exit while ago, by the way.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
literally
it.
look.
That was low.
Like, hicked
Yeah.
into that, and look, it's
My
back up
exit
30 points.
was, 289.25.
Wow,
Low spot.
InQ didn't even get there. That is it's crazy that you got that fill.
Almost top to bottom. I know. I only got it on MNQ. It's only because I'm trading micros, or else I would have had to manually close that.
Yep. All right, guys. So we appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're over on YouTube, if you're on X, just keep doing what you're always doing. Hanging out with us, chilling there. We'll be tomorrow. We'll be live. We're not doing the future show in the morning. We're working on getting a different time slot for that. So we'll just go live normal time tomorrow, 9:20 Eastern. Let me double check. Yeah, 9:20 Eastern. We'll be live, and around 2 p.m. tomorrow, same plan. We're planning to jump back onto the stream for the afternoon. We appreciate Will and Eva hanging out with us here into the close, after the close. Make sure you follow both of them. I saw Will, by the way, broke that 1,200 mark that we wanted to. He's still severely underfollowed. Make sure you go check him out. Will O'Hara,
Appreciate that.
O'Hara 131. I'm gonna second guess myself on your name every time. I don't know why.
It's all right. It's O'Hara. You got it.
I knew it was O'Hara. I even asked you to clarify that the other day, and I still started to say O'Hara. It's like the Spanish side of my brain working. That's where we're at today. It's been a great Monday, though. Appreciate you two hanging out with us. You guys know Jordan. You guys know who I am.
Love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Try and hit some more beautiful trades. Not take any losses on the day because, unfortunately, that trade was not all profit. I took a loss this morning, but we made back what we lost, so I'll take that.
I got one trade there at the end. That was the only futures trade I took.
There we go.
And I swung way more than I wanted to because that closing bell snuck up on me, for being 100% honest.
All good, all good.
But we'll see. I got a few things going both directions. So
I think we're in a pretty good spot for those swings to be fine in the morning. So I don't think you got too much to worry about, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're all good.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
y'all.
It's gonna be a great
All right,
week.
crew.
Yeah, gonna
Have
be a
a good
great
night.
week. We'll talk soon, everybody.